So Nick, we're here at the Breakthrough event with Kayla Cardona.
Yes.
You know, and me and you got to partner off. And what I will say about this entire event is the fact that you got to dig deep.
Yeah.
And one thing, you know, as we're going through this, that you got to break down the individual himself before you can break down the business, right?
Absolutely. I love that.
As we came in, that was the first thing, because I'm thinking to myself as we're doing this thing, I'm like, okay, what am I going to learn about my business, right? Mm-hmm. And then session one was like, okay, let's break down all this stuff about you and how you need Christ in your life, right? And for me, what did I keep saying from the very beginning as we partnered off and she broke us into groups? I kept saying, what is it about my voice? Remember that?
Yeah, how powerful your voice is, just in the sense of how you need to be in front of a camera speaking, that you have a message that God's put in your heart for other people, and that's part of your business as well.
Yeah, and as she kept diving through, and I was going to share this with you just because as we're partners, you know, in the exercise going through this, because she's broke a bunch of people off into groups. You know, that kept coming up for me. It's like, I need to use my voice more. I need to be able to like spread the message, spread the gospel, but also about my business and everything else. And we call, what is the word I use with you? A creative avoidance.
Yep,
I create situations
that get you away from what you should be doing. That's distracting you from what you really should be doing. And then you gotta refocus on those things. I didn't refocus on using your voice.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that until I came to this event. And I got still, I got quiet. We did the breath work, and we, you know, as we're sitting here in this alone time, but maybe possibly to worship music, but the flash and the thought came to me. So,
and you're somebody, Jason, that when you speak, it's powerful, and you have good things to say. That God's put some good stuff in for you to share with people. But at the end of the day, you do have a platform. You do have a great Instagram. You do have a podcast. You do have those things. But even then, you still feel like you got to take it to the next level because that's what God's really put inside of you. So even though you're doing it, it's not to the scale that you know God wants you to do it at. Which I think was great for you to discover that. To keep doubling down on that.
I appreciate that, man. I really do. And what's great about this is that if you come to one of these events, one of the great things that I really wanted to bring you on camera was we just met. We just met at this event yesterday. We're less than 48 hours into this
little over 24 hours.
Into this manship, if you want to call it, right? But I mean, it's cool because the type of people that she brings around, right? I mean, you friended me on Instagram, or followed me on Instagram, and now here we are. We're sitting here bouncing each other's thoughts off each other and stuff. And so I think you wanted to speak to the networking aspect of this, and the community aspect of this event, right?
Yeah, and it goes back to what you said in the beginning of like where it breaks you down spiritually and it breaks down your business, but then we build it up, right? Because you got to break it down so that way it can be built up, and everything focuses from your identity and what you believe about yourself. And the truest thing about you is who God says you are, not what we think or what we believe, but is who does God say that I am? And coming from a place of that, coming from a place of I know who I am, I know what God wants me to do. Now I just got to go do it and put myself around people like you, even though we're going to be on opposite sides of the country.
That's it.
Right? We can still be in touch and still be accountable 100%. And still challenge each other to be the men that God created us to be. So super powerful in our business.
Yeah, and we're the only two dudes here, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't sure about having guys, but I'm glad she did, because it's going to be life-changing for us and for our business.
That's it. So Kayla, thank you so much. Just want to say thank you again for putting this together. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Kayla.